welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Anastasia Mariah, and I am back with another video.
Let me do my thing. I already pop no tags, really got no swag. But if you need something, I probably got it in my Louis. I got it, that's what you got it. I got it, yes I do. Heavy upon me, I'm lonely without my Louis on me.
So in this video, I am going to be testing out some new products. A lot of these products are going to be from my last haul from Ulta. Some of them are high-end, some of them are low-end. I was a little worried, you know, going along the way, and I didn't know if it was gonna come to looking how it's looking right now. Let me get into it. Montage. I can't keep doing it, but you guys know, if you guys want to see how I created this makeup look and how I used the new products that I have, if they work together or not, because honestly, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know if I replace something with something else, you know. Just stay tuned, keep on watching, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Hey y'all, I hope you guys liked the black smoky eye. Thank you for those who did watch that video. I really appreciate your support. Lately the support has been real, and you know what I'm saying, it's been a slow process, but I appreciate you for taking the time out to watch my videos and to leave a comment, to give a thumbs up, to share it if you have. I really do appreciate it. It all counts. So I have my glass of wine. I got my Jackson 5 wig on. We're in a good mood. It's Friday, y'all. This video is gonna be up by Sunday, so by the time you're watching this, it should be Sunday. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time rambling. I'm gonna say full sentences that make sense, okay? Because that's important for editing purposes. I'm just moisturizing my lips with the Love and Toast Lip Butter Strawberry Fields by Margaret Elena. That's an ugly name. Hold on real quick. Let me turn y'all down a bit. You like 1250. Okay, we'll keep you at 1250. We're gonna be going in and moisturizing with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. You can pick this up from your local like Walgreens or CVS, Target. You guys, I love this cream. This is a new jar of this, but this is not a new product to me. I have used this before. All right, so for me, the next thing that I do is I like to go into my brows and use the Anastasia Brow Freeze to go ahead and get them stiff and set them up for a good time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that part now. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put these brows up in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Let me go ahead and clean up my brows. Once I'm done with my brows, then we'll go ahead and get into like the new product. So let me hurry up and do that real quick. So we do have a new eyeshadow palette that we're going to be getting into today, and I'm really excited to use it because I've had it for a couple of weeks now and I've yet to swatch it or anything like that. So this is the BH Cosmetics Lunar New Year 2021 Edit. It's a 21 shadow palette, but there are some body glitters as well and pressed pigment. So let me open it up for you guys. This does not have a mirror. This is the palette, you guys. I think this palette is very pretty. I'm glad I turned down the brightness because you guys can definitely get the pigment payoff, but I'm really interested in using that glitter over there to the far left. It is called Firecracker. It's so cute, right? It's like this iridescent, like peachy. There's some really pretty glitters in here, and I think the crease colors are gonna work really good on my eyes. So let me go ahead and prep my eyes first. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Revolution and Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the color C8. Quite a few beauty tubers that I follow use this concealer as a base, and they say that it is wonderful. So I started using it, but I haven't used it too many times yet. I am gonna set this because it is a concealer. Even though it dries down matte, it is gonna be good to go ahead and set this concealer as well over the lid. It's a pretty fair color, so that whatever colors I decide to use, they're gonna, you know, pop a little better. So let's go ahead and get into the Lunar New Year palette. I showed you the colors, you guys, but I don't know what kind of vibe I want to go for. Look at these colors. What would y'all do if y'all had to choose? Like, I mean, you could do so many color combinations. Let me just see how the pigment is. So let me go in with Warriors, which is this warmer tan color right here. We're gonna go in with that first. It's called Warriors. Warriors, plural. We're gonna dig in there, okay? Oh, snap. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? That fallout? That's a problem. That's a problem. Ooh, look at that. Oh, hello pigment. Hello pigment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like pack that on into the crease area. And y'all, like I said in the last video, I have a lot of eyelids, so I be having a lot of wiggle room, okay? If I like make a mistake or you know, I want to blend it out some more. Not everyone has, you know, the same amount of lid space as the next person, but I'm really digging this color. This color, Jesus, it's giving me very much dry. This is Red Panda, so we're gonna go into that, and we're gonna go ahead and pat that in the crease as well, but we're going to bring it down just a little lower. And I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I created a new Facebook page. So I will have the details in the description box if you guys want to follow my beauty page. My beauty page is Anastasia Mariah Beauty. I'm really liking the pigment of this palette. I'm liking how the colors are blending. I did watch a video or two, and I watched one girl do this really pretty color with the kind of pastel lime green that's in this palette. And like, I will say, when she was blending colors out, it almost like the colors almost like basically disappeared into each other. So I was worried, because you still want them to like be their own color. Want to blow out the edges of these two colors. So now we're going to go back into Red Panda, which is the more fuchsia, purple, violet, mauve-y color, okay? And we're just going to go ahead and in circular motions kind of reinforce that color back into the crease. Then we're going to go back into Yellow Mountain, which is the matte yellow right there. So we're gonna go into the same Revolution concealer. I'm just going in with my concealer brush right here. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're just gonna go ahead and do like, I guess, a half cut crease, girl, because this was not a part of the plan, but then again, I didn't have a plan. I'm gonna seal the edges with the color Great Wall. So Great Wall is this kind of plum color right here. I'm gonna go into the color Money. Oh snap. Making sure the edges of that are blended out, okay? Because I'm really loving this color combo right here. I think I'm gonna put glitter on here. This is what the glitter looks like. Then I'm gonna go ahead and slap a liner on. Let me do it on this eye first, and then I'll finish the other eye off camera. I might go over this with my gel liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye off camera, okay? And then you guys will go ahead and test out the other products. The glitter, I'm surprised because I was expecting the glitter to be like all over the place. I have the Patricia Bright palette. I ain't gonna lie to you, I have not one of my favorite palettes. I mean, I only use that Patricia palette maybe a few times, and I don't really care for it. So I was expecting this BH Cosmetics palette to be the same, because the same happened with my It's My Ray Ray collab as well. Like the palette, the powders or the shades for the eyes were just so powdery, but the highlights in that palette by It's My Ray Ray, honey, I'm still holding on to that palette. So a new item that I have that I really wanted, I've been aching to try, is this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is the blurring primer. I did get this for free with my points, so that's why it's so small, but who cares, because it's still the wonderful product that's supposed to be inside. So I already moisturized my face, but then I just wiped it. Maybe I should go ahead and re-moisturize my face. Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So we're going in with the blurring primer now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of that over my cheeks for sure. This doesn't have a smell or anything, so that's not bad. It's kind of thick though. So I will say so far, it looks like it's like filled in my pores. For foundation, super excited about this foundation. It's a black owned beauty brand. I have the Oma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. It's quite interesting to me. Like I'm not understanding exactly what they mean. It is a soft matte hydrating foundation. So it has a soft matte finish, but it's a hydrating product. I got the color Brown Sugar T4N. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. This might not be the go. I should have used a brush. Y'all see it too, right? It's coming off orange. It's definitely giving me orange, and I'm hoping that this settles down because I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about it. And that's 2 pumps, you guys, by the way. I'm guessing this is the type that like looks a certain color once it's, you know, settles down in the skin. But excuse the jewelry, but it's my crystals and I'm not gonna take my crystals off. I'm not having the best skin day because my period's gonna be coming on. I don't think I care for the color. I'm just adding a little bit more to my cheeks. I don't really like the consistency of this foundation. I don't know if I had a bad bottle or if this is just a liquidy foundation, but it's definitely giving me warm. This is supposed to be neutral. We have the foundation out of the way. I mean, it will do, but it's definitely coming off very red on the camera. We're gonna highlight and we're gonna contour. So I have a new concealer, you guys. It's my Bougie concealer, Dior Forever Skin Corrector, and I have the color 5N. Get into it in my chrome nails, like super cute. I'm super excited to use this, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop into it. Okay, period. I heard this was a really super coverage concealer. I'm gonna let that sit there a second. So for contour, I have a new product, but it's not super new. It is the Huda Beauty Tan Tour, and I got the color Tan. And we're gonna use this BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. And this blends out really nice. What do you guys think? And I don't have the best skin right now, so honestly, the way this concealer is looking, like I'm feeling like $1,000,000, okay? So I don't have any new highlighting setting powders, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my highlighted areas with my One Size translucent powder. So the One Size Beauty line is from Patrick Starr. It is only in Sephora, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my highlighted areas with that, and I'll be back to show you what I'm gonna be using to set the rest of my face. All right, you guys, I am back. I do have a new all over the face powder. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. So I have the color Deep Amber 375, and in that video I stated that it looked a bit dark or neutral. And then I'm even more nervous because Andrea, girl, I don't know if it's Andrea or Andrea, but Andrea Renee, she uses this powder as a bronzer, and I'm like, oh, if you're using it as a bronzer, baby girl, that means it's red. That means this is a red powder. Oh boy. It's looking a little red on this brush too. So this powder does work, okay? It's not too red on me because I'm chocolate. Andrea Renee is lighter, so you know, but yeah, this Maybelline powder, I mean, at least on camera, I can't tell if it made me look red. I don't think it made me look red. I think this powder worked out just fine. Next, I have a new bronzer. This is the Revolution Glow Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in the color Dark. So this is the bronzer. On this video, I think because I turned the, what is this, ISO down, you can see this, that it looks a little more warmer. But when I showed it originally, it looked a lot more neutral. To me, it still looks neutral. I already know, oh Jesus. I knew that this item has a lot of kickback. Bronzified to catch Poppy's eye in my Savannah Silver voice. Okay, I do see it. It's definitely pigmented. And then we're gonna take a little bit down our nose. But there's a lot of kickback, so I don't know how I feel about that. As you guys can see, look at that kickback. That's ridiculous. So you guys, I think that my base is pretty much done. Setting spray is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. There we have her name there. Okay, I have the mini version. If you ever had your parents who were into Mary Kay and used to sell Mary Kay products, Charlotte Tilbury is giving me very much so Mary Kay smelling. Okay, in case you're one of those people who want to know what things smell like. All right, you guys, so we have a new blush, powder blush. I have the powder blush palette from e.l.f., but I realized that this was in the color Light, so I'm not too sure if this is going to show up on my skin. But I'm going to try to use the darkest colors in the pan, which in my opinion, the darkest colors are, well, the warmest colors is this one. I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. I got a fluffier blush brush, so I'm gonna use this pink and this like tan. God damn, this kickback is sick. Okay, look at that. I mean, I guess I can wear the light palette. God, and color corrector, nothing. We have highlighter next. Right now, I feel like you just never have too much highlighter. And I don't care what trend anyone says that highlight is not in. You know how you hear most of the YouTubers and they're like, I don't really highlight anymore. Still highlighting over here. We still gotta do brows, lashes, lips. So for brows, we are going to be using the Maybelline Ultra Brow Slim in the color Black Brown. We're first gonna go in with the micro pencil to outline the shape of our brows. This is not a new item. This is an item that I've been using from the drugstore and I love it. It was recommended by Nikki Tutorials because she's the effing truth. Technically, I could have left my brows blank, right? Because it's not like you guys can really see them. I do like doing my brows now after makeup, like after my base is done. I feel like they just turn out better. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill the lines in with the Brow Extensions Fiber Pomade Crayon by Maybelline in the color Deep Brown. So it's about a shade lighter, black brown to deep brown, but I've been really liking this combo lately. The brow itself, like the color that I'm using to fill my brows in, is literally the color brow that I be dying to have, like without having to bleach them. It's like really, and it's a fiber pomade, so it makes your brows appear to be thicker than they are. They look better than like super prominent dark brows. What I'm trying to say, the point that I'm trying to make is that the brows are a lighter brow than like, you know, that big black bold brow. Like if you don't fade it right, like the black dark brow can really go all the way wrong, and that's not what we're going for. I have lashes that I'm gonna put on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on off of camera. And then I'm gonna finish my lips on camera, and then we're gonna go ahead and sum it up. So I have gone ahead and finished up my eyes. So I have my lashes, I added some lower lash mascara, which I did go ahead and use my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. And then I added the Great Wall color, which is that dark plum near the waterline. And then I added Red Panda mixed with Mandarin. which were these two right here that I used in the crease. I want to pop a color in the inner tear duct. Okay, so that pretty much finishes up the eyes. So I'm just gonna line my lips with the KKW Beauty Nude 3 lip liner, which this color is like a Hershey chocolate brown in my opinion. I haven't used that liner in a minute. I love it. Like, love it. We're gonna go into the Juvia's Place Lip Bullet lipstick in the color In Vogue. That lip bullet, those Juvia's Place lip bullets, all my lipsticks honestly don't let me down because I know how to choose a good lipstick. But we're gonna go ahead and top that with the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb. It's a Gloss Bomb cream in the color Honey Waffles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray on my face one last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and sum this up. So we've made it to the end, and you guys, this look came out really freaking nice to me. I don't think I could have done any better, at least for the first try, and I didn't plan on the actual look that I was going to create today. From the eyeshadow palette, specifically that BH Cosmetics Lunar New Year palette has to be my favorite product used in this video. I think the other product that I really liked, it actually was the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear powder. I really liked using these two. The On My Beauty, I'm gonna have to use a few more times. This foundation appeared to be really orange when I was putting it on. I mean, as of now, it blends in because, you know, your girl can make it work. But yeah. From the Laura Mercier Blurring Primer, I'm not too sure about that yet. I felt a very tacky kind of feeling that it had, and it did look like it kind of was attempting to blur my pores, but my skin is very dry and porous right now because my cycle is going to be coming on, so it's just not doing what it's supposed to do in my opinion with that blurring primer. I did enjoy the Dior Forever Skin Corrector, but again, I still think it would perform better if my skin was in a better predicament. If I end up liking this, because I don't dislike it, don't get me wrong, but if I end up like extremely pleased the next time I use this and loving it, I'm gonna get maybe a lighter version of this item. Revolution Glow's Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in the color Dark. I do enjoy this. Honestly, like, I like it. It kind of reminds me of the Morphe Leader. It doesn't give me Morphe Supreme. I see people comparing it to Morphe Supreme. It doesn't give me Supreme, but it does give me Leader. So I do like that. And then everything else, oh, let me say the Revolution and Conceal concealer in the color C8 that I used to go ahead and use for my eyeshadow base. Once I set it with the One Size powder, I liked it. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the Huda Beauty Tan Tour, it is new, but it's not super new, but I like that. That's a given. It's really more so the shadow, the eyeshadow palette, the foundation, which was the Oh My Beauty, and the Dior concealer, Laura Mercier primer. I'm gonna have to use that on a different time because my skin is not, it's not fucking with it. My skin was, my skin's not what it really usually is. But I made this look come together. I even tried to like poke out my beauty marks or my little love moles, y'all. But I have a lot more love moles than this. It's just that I didn't want my whole face to I didn't want my whole face to be covered up with little black marks. So I didn't know whether to do them black or brown. But I did buy a new brown liner, which you guys will see in the next haul that's coming up after this video. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you guys so much for sticking in and watching and enjoying and seeing what my thoughts were on these products. If you guys have used any of these products before, please leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your experience was with these items. And yeah, I just like to hear your feedback. If you just like the overall look, let me know. But the eye look for this palette for BH Cosmetics, this firecracker pressed body and face glitter that is laying on top of these matte shades, sis. Mind you, there is no eyeshadow primer or glue or anything for these glitters to stay. So a bunch did fall on my face while I was doing my foundation, but it worked for me, baby. It worked for me, baby. Okay. The Maybelline Brow Extensions Pomade Crayon, I'm obsessed, and it appears to work very well with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. Like, look at that brow. It's so cute. It's not too dark. It's not too light. These lips are giving me vibes. These are not new lips. This is just a new lip combo. Look at that lip. Look at those lips. Fenty is really doing the damn thing. Fenty and Juvia's. But I'm loving this color combo on my eyes. I'm loving the slight glitter that I have. I'm loving this wing. I'm loving my lashes. Loving it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I drop a new video. Please subscribe if you have not already. Leave your comments down below, and make sure you follow me on my social media platforms, which will be in the description box. I do have everything written down, so I will be adding those items to the description box as well. But I appreciate you guys for sticking in with me and supporting me on my journey. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Little.